If you're in your 20s, go hook up with that person you shouldn't be hooking up with. Dating in your 20s is messy. Now is the time to give into the urges and desires so that later on you're not resenting yourself or somebody else for it. Am I being an enabler? Sure, but your 20s is about learning crisis management and your 30s is for crisis prevention. I don't know what pheromones have kicked up in the air, but everyone I know is hooking up with someone they shouldn't, and we need to stop feeling bad for it. Who cares? We're all gonna laugh about it. We're all gonna die one day. That's just my hot take.
It's actually crazy. I am turning 30 on the weekend. And I feel like maybe it's time to stop complaining about dating on the internet. Like, maybe I should grow up. Maybe.
Bro, it's so scary out here. So in turn now, like afterwards, when you're like, hey, like what's yo, they ghost you after. This is so funny. But like, good for you guys. You finally figured it out. But like, an L for us for real. Because what? Yo, and I've never been psycho. Literally never been the person to be like, oh my God, why are you not hitting me up? I mean, still won't be. But like, Joe, I get it now. I get how there's the girls out here now that are like, oh my God, like he ghosted me. Girl, yes, I won't ever again blame a girl for being like, oh my God, like you slept with him. No, girl, like I would have felt for it too. They're good out here now. This is a bad time to be single.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. This is why attractive men don't chase relationships in modern dating. We got action. Let's cook.
Ladies, please, for the love of God, if you are still dating, which I'm not judging, but please, for the love of God, do not give the ugly guys a chance, okay? Hear me out. Here's what'll happen if you give a 5 a chance, okay? First of all, you are gonna boost his ego to the fucking sky, okay? And then that man is gonna turn invincible, or at least he'll think he is. And that's worst case scenario. And before you know it, he's gonna drag you down to his level, okay? He's gonna think, oh my God, I pulled this baddie, yada, yada, yada. And all at the same time, you're like a 10, okay? He pulled you down to a 5, now you're on his level. We're not doing that. Don't waste your time, okay?
This is why you can never think that women are better than you. Never. Because they always look down on men who they're not really that sexually attracted to. And when you start thinking that a woman is the best thing ever, it makes you unattractive by default. See, this woman is already talking about guys who she doesn't find attractive. But let's say she did, and then you start treating her like she's the flyest chick ever, she's going to start acting like this as well. And another thing, they're always talking this nonsense when they first see a guy. But don't they tell you that he can have other redeeming qualities? But when they first see the guy, it's like, nah, don't give him a chance. And this whole, he's going to start to think he's on top of the world and he pulled a baddie and all of this stuff. And then he's going to pull you down to his level. Well, what does that mean? Are we talking about a guy who's sexually appealing, like a guy who looks like a man who fills out nice, like a guy who's confident that you could be proud to be next to? So why would you ever give a guy that's not all of those things a chance? You know why you're giving him a chance? Because you wanted him to put you up on a pedestal. You wanted him to treat you like a queen and all of this stuff, but you're not viewing him as a king. How does that make sense? And we're going to get to when they can't have their way. But before we do that, let me put you guys onto a great deal. Sponsor of today's video is Tej Hanley. This skincare routine is uncomplicated. It is simple for men. Okay, if you think that you don't need a skincare routine, granted, you know, I understand. But I thought the same thing too. So I started using this, and it's a game changer. There's a lot of things that come in this box that are gonna be useful to you. Let's go over it. So you get a daily face wash. So you're gonna clean your face off, you're gonna get the dirt off, but then they have an exfoliating scrub that goes deep into your pores. It gets all that backed up gunk off your face, and you actually feel it while it's working. You can feel your face tingling. So after you're done with that, you're gonna use an AM moisturizer, and it comes with a PM moisturizer. So it's not gonna leave you out here with dry skin and you're just not looking your best. You are going to look and feel your best with this. And I truly believe the first step to becoming him is actually getting a skincare routine that works. Don't worry about it. They got an instruction card in here that shows you when to use it, how much to use, and in exactly what order. So you will never be confused about anything. Strictly uncomplicated. A bunch of guys have also tested this. A bunch of great reviews. I would not back something that I don't believe in, and I believe in the Teach Handley way. So if you want to jump on this routine, you're going to get 40% off just to start with your first box, then 20% off for life. Plus, they throw in a free gift valued at over $20. If you want to jump on this skincare routine, click the link in my description or the pinned comment and get started today.
I'm really sorry. I'm just not ready for a relationship right now. What do you mean you're not ready for a relationship right now? We met on a dating app.
They don't understand a man's experience on a dating app. They can't really see anything outside of themselves. Okay. A lot of them are narcissistic. They just don't have any view of other people outside of themselves. So an attractive man on a dating app does not need to rush a woman for commitment. It only works in reverse. Why would he have to do that if he's eye candy on the app? If women want to meet up with him and 5, 6s, and 7s are coming all day? Because, you know, the 8s, 9, or 10, you can match with attractive women. I'm not saying you can't, but where she's at, there's going to be a bunch of hers going after the same dude. What sense would it make? And then this is the funniest thing about it, right? Attractive men who run through 5, 6s, and 7s, now their head is gassed up and she's like, oh my God, this is what I deserve now. Even just having sex with this guy, this is what I deserve now. So she should try to lock him down, right? Why is he rushing to lock her down? They don't understand a man's experience on a dating app, who's attractive, who's conventionally attractive, right? So he doesn't need to rush that. They think that the men that they actually want aren't the prize and that they're the prize. That's not true. That's the furthest thing from the truth. That only works in the movies where an attractive guy comes out of nowhere. He helps you. You dropped your books. He helps you. You dropped your papers at the fax machine and blah, 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 blah. And then he becomes your boyfriend. But this ain't a movie. Let's get the next one.
Dating update on Alex, the guy that I went on a date with, asked me on a second date. I said, sure, even though I didn't really feel the chemistry, but I thought, let me give this guy a second chance. That second date is not happening because people are weird. So I sent him a text message on Saturday, just like a, hey, hope you're having a good weekend, like check-in, whatever. Saturday, let's say midday. I don't know what time it was. We'll say like 1 o'clock. Do you know I didn't get a response? Like not even liking the message, nothing. Until Sunday night at like 9:30 at night, he texted me, hey, my weekend was great. How was yours? Or something like that. So I didn't respond. And before y'all come for me and say I'm mean and I should respond, over 24 hours to even respond to a text message is ridiculous. And I'm not playing low effort. I don't need somebody. I know what I want. I know I want somebody who shows effort, and that's not effort to me. He didn't need to send a long response, but like even liking the message or something, I don't know, like that to me, that's just like, it takes 2 seconds to text somebody. So anyways, that will not be happening. So moving on. I don't know when Dating Chronicles episode 2 will come out, but I'll keep you posted.
She didn't even like him. So what's the problem here? See, the problem here is she feels played because she was trying to text him to get the second date. She was trying to lead him to the water. She was hoping that he would drink. I'm always telling you guys, when a woman plays games, when she acts like you're not the guy, take it as disrespect and walk away. And I reacted to a similar clip. I forgot what video it was. Women will still talk to you even if they don't find you sexually appealing to the degree that they want you to be. You're maybe not her type of guy, but she's like, I'll give you a chance. This whole I'm giving him a chance effect. Don't go for it. The way they act, the way they talk to you, you can always tell. Just don't even deal with it, bro. But this guy didn't respond to her, right? In a timely manner, in a timely fashion that she wanted, and she's pissed. But because her manipulation, it didn't work. Her trying to get this second date out of a guy she's not even attracted to. I don't really see how that does anything for someone. You gotta be a broke, dusty bum. And wait a minute, I thought we were the broke, dusty ones, right? Would we ever take a woman who we're not sexually attracted to on a date? No. Why would you receive a gift, money, go on a date with a dude that you're not sexually attracted to? Bum, dusty behavior. And she feels a certain type of way because bro didn't text her back. What? So now I don't even want this guy anyway. You know, I don't care anymore. He responded to me when he wanted to respond to me. No, I'm a princess. I'm a queen. The hell is wrong with this dude? It's funny, man. This is why, guys, once you sniff that, and you can sniff it, and you smell bullshit in the air. She ain't really feeling me like that in the air. Okay, NVM. And she said, oh, he didn't show effort. She wants somebody who is going to show effort. Why would he need to show effort if you're not into him like that? All an ego boost, a power trip, a guy that you're not interested in, you want him to show effort. Man, get the hell out of here. Let's get the next one.
I've got a match. Stuart, 47, never been married, never had kids, doesn't smoke, liberal, looking for long term, open to short. Okay, cool. Hey Stuart, nice to meet you. How has this rainy Tuesday treated you? Hey Trouble, haha, you look like you'd ruin my life, haha. Haha, I'm no trouble, not looking to ruin any lives. Are you up to anything fun this evening? Just about to hit the gym, haha. Oh cool, I'm off to the gym as well. What are you doing at the gym tonight? High rocks, haha. Also a bit of push-pull legs, haha. Awesome, I'm doing legs as well. Did you get up to anything exciting on the weekend? Saturday I was training for my triathlon, haha. And then Sunday I was doing golf with the lads, haha. That sounds super fun. A really nice outdoorsy weekend. I went to my friend's birthday party. We went to a really nice Vietnamese place. Do you like Vietnamese food? I don't know about Vietnamese food, but I had some amazing Thai food in Thailand this summer. Haha. Cool. So what are you looking for on here, Stuart? You know, nothing too serious. Just looking to meet some fun people, you know? Haha. Oh, right. Okay. On your profile, it said you were looking for long term. Oh, yeah. If I meet the right girl, but I'm only 47. I don't need to settle down yet. Haha. Cool. Well, I'm not looking to get married or have kids, so maybe what we're looking for aligns. You don't want marriage and kids? Oh, I'm sorry, but a woman that doesn't want marriage and kids is a proper red flag. Haha. Okay, you're 47. Do you not think maybe you're leaving a little bit late to start having kids? Nah, men hit their prime in their 50s. When I want to settle down, I'll just go back Thailand anyway. Okay, cool. Well, I think we might be incompatible, so I will say goodbye and wish you well. Fair. Do you want to maybe just have like a casual thing or something? No, I'm not interested in just a casual thing. Thanks though. Take care. Unmatch.
They over-exaggerate these funny videos about dating apps, right? Check this out. This is what you're left with. Number one. Number two, when you had the leverage on younger dudes when you were young, you didn't take dating seriously. See, basically what she's getting at in this video is dudes are not taking the dating app seriously, which is fine. And she doesn't realize that dating is not supposed to be for you when you're older as a woman. Get this shit over with. They don't understand this stuff. So a guy's 47 on the app. What are you looking at him like he's an old guy? Like this is what you're typically going to find on dating apps. Okay, if this guy is attractive, put together, enough to attract you on the app. Finances in order, couple properties, doing his thing out here. Why is he in a rush to commit to a woman because he's 47? We're not on the same timeline. We don't operate the same. Why is he rushing? Why? They don't want to answer that though, because in order to answer that, you have to take your feelings out of it. And they don't want to do that. That's why it makes no sense to ever argue with a woman. But attractive men, I said this before in yesterday's video, when you're an older guy, life is figured out, still conventionally attractive, you're a good time to be around. What the hell does it even do for you to rush for commitment with some chick who's 40, 50? No. It makes no sense. And they can't handle it. Let's get the next one.
Men who care a lot about a woman's body count are a huge red flag, no questions about it. It is very strange. And usually one of two things are happening. Number one, they have a high body count and it's a total double standard. They will say, oh, but it doesn't take a lot for a woman to have a high body count. So it's really just saying a lot about her self-esteem and low self-respect. And that's just not a woman that I want to date. On the same hand, they have a high body count and they're like, it takes a really high value man to entice that many women into sleeping with them. That don't make no sense. Ew, that's literally so icky. Or the other thing that's happening is they have a super low body count and they're really insecure about it and they don't want you to have data points to measure their performance. Either way, they are trying to control you retroactively. And I think there's a normal human level of not loving to hear about your partner being intimate with somebody else. That's human. I don't like it either. Like, no thank you. But do I care about your body count? Literally no. It's none of my business. It doesn't say anything about your level of commitment to me right now. That's all that matters, is your level of commitment to me right now. And if I'm being totally honest, I would rather you have been in a long-term relationship or two, or have a higher body count, because I'm not going to teach you. So I think if a man cares too much about your body count, we need to beep, reject him at the door. You are rejected.
Most attractive men can get sex. Most attractive men have leverage to some degree. So if they can do this and not have to commit to women, then you championing having a high mileage, it doesn't make any sense. You know, one thing that is funny about this game is men say a lot of things like, well, women have it easier and this isn't fair and this isn't fair. You can tell by your language that you're kind of not that attractive, because if you really focus in on everything, women have freed men. They've made everything easy. Attractive men can get it. Unattractive men have to try harder, or they don't get it at all. Then there's the invisible guys who just don't get it at all or don't put in the work. You don't have to marry them to have kids with them, to have sex with them. You don't have to invest in them. You don't have to prove yourself to them. See, they act like you need to do all of these things, but for the guys that they really want, it's the same song and dance. Oh, this guy manipulated me. This guy blindsided me. This guy love bombed me. He's a narcissist. This guy told me lies. This guy blah, 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 blah. So they don't, like, I don't understand. You always understand how much a woman's feeling you when her morals and the moral compass and everything goes out the window. Not saying she's a bad person, but it's showing you that she's willing to follow your lead no matter what. But this clip is funny because the guys that would actually offer you commitment, they're now retracting their offers because they see the game for what it is. And the attractive men at the same time, simultaneously, don't need to rush commitment. So who's really winning and who's really losing? Let's get the next one.
Okay, these are specific times that I want a boyfriend. Okay, first one is when my friends are all busy with their boyfriends. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to explain that. Okay, the second one is when it's past 8 p.m. and I'm home for the night. So I already did the plans for the night where it ended early and I'm back home. Like, I would want a boyfriend to come home to. You know what I mean? Ugh, when you want to beat a dead horse, but with a new audience. Because here's the thing. You can beat a dead horse with your besties all day long, but getting to tell your boyfriend all of the different nuances and like getting to explain it to an outsider, oh my God, that is the best feeling in the world. And boys are a little dumb. They need the repetition. It's incredible. Ugh. Next one is after 3 glasses of wine. Again, I feel like that's self-explanatory. Yeah. Ooh, on the days that I feel like being right or being smarter than someone. Yeah. When I need a DD for girls' night, because it's so fun and like you get to be that girl who has their boyfriend pick you all up because, you know, your boyfriend's just that awesome and like everyone loves getting to debrief the night with him. Oh, come on. That's so much fun. I want that. And if there's a bug, he could fix that. Or at least he should. Oh my God, when my car needs an oil change, like please God, make that someone else's problem. Ugh, not mine. Okay, this one's really offensive after I see an aesthetic photo of a couple. And what makes this even more offensive is when I see this on like Pinterest and it's like vision board inspo. Like, yeah, I know that was on my vision board. Okay, fuck off. Lastly, when my friends have plans, and you might be thinking that's really close to the first one, but it's actually not, because it's not okay if I'm just like butting in on their, you know, second cousin's bridal shower. You know what I mean? So that would be really nice for me to have a boyfriend then, so that I wasn't alone and I could have a nice time. This is the list I came up with, but if you have any more, leave them in the comments.
See, attractive men see worth within themselves, okay? So when you're listening to this list of why she wants a boyfriend, it's all me, 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 I want, I want, I want, I want. No value for value. Guys, remember this saying, value for value. You shouldn't have a friend next to you unless it's value for value, right? You shouldn't have a woman in your life unless it's value for value. You shouldn't get into business with somebody else if it's not value for value. So what is the point of being in a relationship with this woman? There is none. And this is exactly why she's single. Talking about for what my other friends are with their boyfriends and blah, blah, blah. No, you're single because your friends aren't single because they can attract men. You're single because you cannot attract a guy who you want like that. When I say attractive, a man who sees worth within himself. Why is he going for this? He's not. And you just listed off a bunch of things that can benefit you. So what does he get with being in a relationship with you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's no worth there. So there's no reason to rush into commitment with these chicks. The ones that show you their authentic self and show you that they're trying to bring good energy, right? Trying to actually put forth things into the bond that you're going to grow with her. That's a woman that you could get on with. But all these other chicks out here are goofballs. Straight goofballs. And the guys that want to hunt them down, and why I always have to make the distinction between attractive and unattractive, they've got men that want to be with them. They've had men that want to be with them. They've had offers, and women will sit here and make up this nonsense of, I've had plenty of offers from great guys, and I got a guy that wants to be with me right now, but I'm just not ready. I dictate the pace of that. No, at the end of the day, you are not that sexually attracted to him, and you don't find value in him. Do you understand how hard it is for a woman to find a guy that she has sexual chemistry with? Where it's like every time it's good. Very hard. Now, on top of that, a guy that she's comfortable around, a guy that's a fun time, a guy that could even complete her sentences, all of this type of stuff. You know how hard that is to find in a woman? So you want me to believe that when you find this guy, you're like, nah, I'm good. He's financially stable. All of this stuff can take care of the both of you. You mean to tell me you're going to find this guy, or you found this guy multiple times and you said, nah, I'm good. Knock it off. These guys are not trying to beat down their door. And this is what it is. It's all coping language that women use to cover up the fact that they can't get the guy that they're attracted to the most, because that guy is not going to have a hard time out here. Women can always tell if you have a hard time out here or if you don't. They can always tell, and that's how they're judging things. Because when they view themselves as better than you, it's never going to go anywhere. But this is the reason also why men who have self-confidence, men who have built their life up, made something of their life, they don't need to rush commitment. For what? For what? I'm the person with the value. And once again, guys, if you're on your way up and up and you don't have everything figured out, I'm not trying to deter you. All I'm telling you is, bro, when you're sitting on that side, it's a fool's game to rush commitment with the woman. So take your time. If you got a woman that you're interested in right now, don't rush anything. Especially if you find yourself as an attractive man. If you've got options, you can play the field. You don't need to rush into a relationship. Getting a girlfriend is not the end game of life. So this was why attractive men don't chase relationships in modern dating. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, ugly nigga, you text me is preposterous. That's an automatic block. Cause do I look like I'll be with something so ugly, my nigga? Don't be disrespectful. I ain't never take disrespect lightly, bruh. I'm shallow. I need my nigga fine as fuck. I need me a pretty boy. I don't play about no ugly shit. I don't play about that shit. Hell nah. You would never catch me with no ugly ass man. Like I said, I'm shallow, bitch. Take it. I don't give a fuck how you take it. I'm shallow.